Hey, welcome to Will Cook Music Reviews. I'm Will Cook, and today I'm sharing my thoughts. You know, that's the shit, man. Shit. You got this? You got this or what? I hate the intro part. I really just fuck. Hey, welcome to Will Cook Music Reviews. I'm Will Cook, and today I'm sharing my thoughts on the latest release from this Canadian band. They're called Bearings, with the album Hello, It's You. Now, they're based out of Ottawa, Ontario, and they're coming into a genre that I find incredibly hard to stand out in. I'd classify them as walking the line between pop rock and pop punk music, two neighboring genres as it is. And they are the two genres that I've listened to more than any other over the years. And I have found these days that the type of music kind of feels like a drug that's worn off a bit. During 2020 here, we've had releases from Mayday Parade, Seaway, Knuckle Puck, Broadside, Stand Atlantic, Neck Deep, Newfound Glory, Boston Manor, All Time Low, and 4 Years Strong. And there have been some real standouts in that mix, though rarely an album I find that has me hooked from start to finish. And also we just have had some straight up duds. Newfound Glory. So yeah, when this young band came across my radar with their sophomore album with Pure Noise Records, I had a feeling I wouldn't be walking away with too much of note. And that's definitely how I felt when I came out of my first listen through. It felt pretty void of much of anything that caught my ear. So I was ready to write this album off as another pretty forgettable pop punk, pop rock release. And it just made it all the more exciting when I started to realize some of the strength in these songs after a couple more listens. There's nothing like a band being able to change your mind about their music, and I can't help but smile when I hear these songs now, knowing that I was totally wrong. The best of this genre for me delivers the cliche feelings of summer days and car rides with the windows down. It has that bright youthfulness to it while also giving you something to help you through some of the tougher times. It's a friend. It's not pretentious. It's just there to hang with you during the good and the bad times. God, that sounds lame. And these songs do that, and not just some of them. All of these songs are the type of stuff that this genre needs. And it's funny because these songs aren't genre-bending or groundbreaking in any way, but they just have a real way of leaving me with this sigh of satisfaction. Like the opener, Better Yesterday. When the chorus hits, it feels like you're opening a door to whatever you want to see. They use the album's title, Hello, It's You, and it's like I'm being introduced to this person I could become. It's pretty meta. Sway uses the group vocals for the most pop punk party song of the album, and this one I found pretty generic at first, and I still get annoyed with the line, she loves California but she hates LA. It's one of those earworm kind of lyrics that I find just kind of eats away at my brain. But I really can't deny the heavy hit of the drop into the hook and the serotonin rush delivered with the group sing-along vocals. It's absolutely wicked and really makes for some of the strongest moments of the album. The guitar sounds incredible throughout the album. It crunches in and out through Super Deluxe, playing around the heart-melting vocals of frontman Doug Cousins. The feeling in this one really makes my stomach stir. It follows a similar path as Blurry, a favorite off of Stand Atlantic's latest, and also gives me a bit of Emarosa Cautious vibes. So Damn Wrong was the first single released all the way back in September of 2019, and I'm pretty sure it was the first one I caught sometime this year. Didn't really start to appreciate the track though until I dove into the album, and I'd say it doesn't quite reach the heights of the first three, but I really enjoy the moodier feel of this one. The vocals are smooth as hell, ultimately a great sing-along. The band posted a video chat of themselves talking about the album, and it seems that the overall consensus is that Lovely Lovely is the one they're most happy about. It is definitely the odd song out of the group. It's mostly acoustic-based, and it has a nice campfire sing-along appeal to it. But I would honestly call this one my least favorite of the album. You do gotta expect an acoustic song on an album like this, and it is a nice mid-album break, but I just don't find myself vibing with it as much. And then moving into the second half, Love Me Like You Did, I find is also a little bit short of that wow factor. It hits pretty hard, but a song I can bang my head to ain't quite gonna cut it. And it also has those oohs that I just find to be pretty tiring. But it takes about 10 seconds into Over Now to see that the second half of the album is not going to be a total letdown. Has one of the strongest intros of the bunch as it echoes in, the drums pick up, and then the guitar and the keys come hammering in with this amazing intensity. And the drop into the final chorus is exactly what I want in my songs, a huge propelling force to this track. Dreams is a quick 2 minutes, and I'd say it's the coolest song of the album. It has me thinking it's going to be another acoustic song at the start, but then that 808 beat comes in and it turns into an absolute slapper with that alternative emo rap feel. I feel like they could do another version of this featuring some sad boy rapper on a verse, a very well done song. And the icing on the cake of this album comes with the final 2 songs. I feel it all has another stunning intro that also works as the main refrain. It has this denseness to it and a really heavy gloom over it all. Kind of reminds me of some of the stuff we heard from Broadside this year. It's that bright but moody guitar, or maybe it's piano or a mix of both, that I find is the star of the song. It really adds a special quality to it. And the closer, Transient Colours, I feel like this was the first one that really caught my ear and had me thinking like, oh, okay, these guys can deliver some feeling. It's another wonderfully moody, heavy, and driven song. I would love to see them explore this direction more in the future. Also has one of the strongest and most passionate hooks of the album. You get that awesome group sung vocal bit with the whole feel it in your soul, now you know we're in everything. You also get that wicked guitar towards the end, but then they finish it without going back into a third chorus, and it always bugs me when a band does that. Still a really heavy-handed finish to the album. Really a wonderful album here as we reach towards the end of 2020, and it just confirms to me how much this genre is in my blood more than any other, and that we can continue to see some new bands bring some great stuff to the table in pop punk and pop rock music. Settled on a light 8.5. And that wraps it up. Thank you for checking out the review. I'd love a thumbs up if you enjoyed what you saw. Hit the subscribe. I've got more on the way. Year-end list season right around the corner. And leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to chat. I'll see you next time.